Hi, how are you? How have you been? So good to be back on this YouTube channel. Thank you so very much for those who have been reaching out, finding out where I've been. We took a break, but here we are once again. It's going to be now back to back videos, back to back. We are back. It's the second and the last half of 2024. So expect content after content. Thank you so very much for those really who have been reaching out on Instagram, on WhatsApp, here on YouTube. Hey, thank you for the love. Here we are again. Penny Nakansime is my name. Those of you are tuning in for the very first time, we're glad to have you. This is a growth space, like as you can see down. This is a growth space. We grow here, we increase, we multiply, nothing else. So today, I wanted to talk about something that I think I had promised in one of the videos to talk about. It is relating to procrastination. Why can't you do it now? Why are you not starting now? And why you should start now. Yes, so today our topic is start now. Do not procrastinate, start now. And there is a reason as to why God has placed that dream or thought in your heart. It's for the now moment. There's a scripture in Ecclesiastes that says there is time for everything under the heavens. And surely there is a time and a season for everything. You are in this season for your learning. You're in this season as a preparation for your assignment. But there is a reason as to why you're in this season. And you're supposed to do things pertaining this season, this time, so that we do not go back to recovery, reading other scriptures, recovering, years lost by this and that. But why are you recovering? Because you failed to act when you were supposed to act. Why are you recovering? Because you procrastinated. You looked down on yourselves. You listened to imposter syndrome. The time to start is now. With that dream that God has placed in your heart, with that thought that keeps coming and you keep ignoring it. And ignoring some of these things, some nudges, it's like you're ignoring what God has called you to do. You're trying to let down. You're trying to turn down the assignment that God has placed on your heart. And why do we usually procrastinate? Because we always look at our weaknesses. Yet God calling us or assigning us, giving you that dream or thought, did not look at your weaknesses. He looked at his strength in you, working through you and bringing to pass whatever he has placed in your heart. Do not be like Moses telling God, I cannot speak. You can speak. Otherwise, he would have called you to a mission of speaking if he knows you can't speak. Look to him for strength. You can't speak. You can't execute. Do not listen to the voices of the enemy telling you cannot, to what God has told you you can. You'll be procrastinating. You'll be telling God, I can do it. I can only do this in my own power, yet it is not in your power if it's from God. God never gives someone an assignment that they can fulfill in their power. He gives you something that will require you to rely on him, to lean on him, to do it by his strength, to do it by his grace, not your own strength, not your own understanding, not just because of the money you're getting from your uncle or from your boyfriend or from your job or from that loan. It requires God's strength. Do not procrastinate. Do not overrate it. Don't look at it and assume it is so big. It's not that big. You are bigger than it. You are bigger than it. It's what you choose to focus on that you're empowering. If you keep focusing on the weaknesses, trust me, you're empowering the weaknesses. You're empowering the imposter syndrome. You're empowering the procrastination. You're empowering the enemy, in other words. But when you choose to focus on the assignment, focus from where you're getting your strength to do this. Because many times people say, we need capital, we need this. I think I talked about this in one of my videos. But trust me, the initial capital is you. The initial capital is the strength in your heart, the strength in your soul, and the willingness of heart to act, the willingness to start with whatever is it you have right now. And at the moment, what you have is your faith, is your dream, that thought. So act on it using the very faith that you have. Start acting right now. Write it down. Make the vision plain, like it says in Habakkuk. Make the vision plain and purpose to act and follow through. You know, when you write the vision plain, you put it on paper as it has been given to you, God will hold your hand and lead you to the next step. It's like you're telling God, hey, I've started, so what's next? And you keep hearing what is next, what you should do. He has placed people in our lives. He has placed very many people to guide us. There are so many resources, online, offline, people we live with, and sometimes we don't take advices from them thinking maybe they don't know, but I really know. And maybe the voice of God is passing through that person. And you keep there thinking it's just you, but there are dream interpreters around you who should hold your hand, who should guide you to the next step, who should lead you. Maybe they've even walked this journey before. So do not take anything for granted. The power is in starting right now, because this is the season. The grace for the moment is available. The grace to execute is available, and the grace to finish. Many times we say it's harder to start, but also to sustain. You're going to start, but the sustaining. That is why it is important to lay the vision clear. When you put the vision on paper, it will be easy to mark the daily tasks, the goals that you've broken down into the different tasks, the people who should help you, what you should do when. So becomes clearer, and even sustaining, walking the journey becomes a bit clearer, becomes a bit light, because you have people and you see where you're going, and you're relying and depending on God. But procrastination can only hinder you, and it hinders personal growth. And this personal growth is not just for you, because this dream is not just for you. This assignment is not just for you. God has placed us here on this earth to lift others up, to encourage a soul, you're going to employ someone. So when you don't respond, that person is not getting a job. When you do not respond, the soul that is supposed to be saved is not getting saved. When you do not respond, as a life that is supposed to be transformed pauses. So you're not responding and procrastinating, you're hindering a whole village. You're hindering a nation. You're hindering all the lives God has placed under you, whether you know it consciously or you don't know it. And you don't, of course, sometimes we don't really care to know. But there are people that are assigned for you to touch, for you to transform. So you're not only responding for yourself, but for all the people that are supposed to be impacted by your assignment in this earth. Thank you very much. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, subscribe. Share this video with someone you think is will need this, because we know each other better. Someone you think needs this, please share, leave a comment down, like, and everything. See you in the next video. Please. Thank you for tuning in.